Good morning, everyone. It's Hanifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. So today I have this fantastic quote to share with you. This quotation says, "Pride is concerned with who is right. Humility is concerned with what is right. Pride is concerned with who is right. Humility is concerned with what is right." This is a quote by Ezra Taft Benson, and I love this quotation. Oh, I love quotations, but I will say today the thought of humility is on my mind, and so that's what I wanted to chat with you about. And I thought the best way today to share this idea is, of course, things happen in my own life that is what I would love for you to learn from. And so I was thinking about two friends that I have that are dear, dear friends of mine. And I can say that I see from my interaction with them the difference of this pride and humility. And one of the friends is a very humble friend. And when that friend goes through concerns, and I will tell you that I've seen both of these friends go through different concerns in their lives, and they've seen me go through concerns in my life. And when they have gone through concerns, they reach out to me, when they have reached out to me. One of them I'll share. I think maybe this would be a good idea. And that friend actually asked, "What do you think I should do? What would your opinion or your approach be to this?" And it's such a wonderful space to be asked that question from a friend. And then I'll share, this is what I think might be useful. And sometimes there's agreement of, "Yeah, I don't think that applies to me. That's not how I think I will approach this," or that sort of idea. But I will say that the one friend is always very, very clear about, "I really appreciate that you shared that with me, and I'm going to think about it, and I'm going to see if it can apply." And more often than not, that friend will come back to me and say, and sometimes in the very same day, sometimes in the same conversation, of, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'll give that a try because I haven't tried that before." And the other friend is very likely to say, "I don't know. This is what I think. This is the way I should see it because this is my perspective. And don't you get my perspective? Your perspective is yours, and I've got my perspective." And, in both of those situations, I really value both of these friends. I see them as intelligent, and I am touched by their ah, interactions with me for different reasons in different ways. And I'm always appreciative of the good that's in them. And I have no doubt that they know that I see them as intelligent and wise. Now, I feel that when someone is going through a not so easy time, when they're reaching out for some assistance, there is a prideful way to receive the assistance, and there is a humble way to receive the assistance. And I find in this comparison that I can see the one is always humble and always appreciative. And the other, I feel that there is an appreciation, but I'm not always fed back verbally. I certainly feel more of a who is right sort of energy in that communication. And the other is more concerned with what is right, which I love. It's really, there is no right or wrong except whatever someone wants to do. But the appreciation or the way that things are received really does reflect an energy, both about the person and the energy that's shared in a conversation. So today, I would love for you to sit and think. How do you receive some feedback for things that you are curious about, or you've asked about, or you are interested in learning about? Is it from a place of pride where it's about who is right, like I'm more right than you are because this? And remember that when you're coming from a place of asking, even if it's a background asking where you're just talking about things that are happening in your life and someone is feeding back some suggestion out of love and compassion. And how do you receive that? It's a really interesting insight to have. Now, I know both of these friends, as I said, have helped me in times that I've reached out. And I have to say, I know for a fact for myself, one of them I can talk about years ago, things that have happened and I've shared, and the appreciation that I have even to this day about things from years ago, even, and constant appreciation I have for that friend. And then the other person, I'm very appreciative also. And so it could be months ago that something has happened that I've reached out and I've had assistance. And I can show appreciation today way beyond the time that something has been shared with me. And I like that. I really like that energy. I like the energy it creates for me, and I like the energy that I'm sharing with the other. And so today, again, 5 minutes after this video, sit down and think about whether you are actually asking for assistance or whether you are um, expressing something that could benefit from some assistance. How are you receiving the assistance that someone is sharing with you? Not out of you should do this or how about this? It's different ways that you are receiving the suggestion too. And it's also your interpretation, your perception of how you're receiving it. And are you able to see when someone is sharing something from a space of love and compassion? And when you are you appreciative? And if you have had this experience where you have received something from love and compassion that way, even if it's happened months ago or years ago, maybe it's time to show some appreciation. That's what I leave you with today. I hope you'll spend 5 minutes after this video to do that. I wish you a wonderful day ahead. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.